Friends, now that the government has both goodwill and the strength in numbers, its focus must shift to creating new employment opportunities for the youth of the country, especially in light of the disruption taking place, at entry level opportunities due to automation. Creating new employment opportunities will need a combination of short term as well as long term strategies that focus on sectors with potential for growth, innovation, and sustainability. It's actually multifaceted challenges that involve strategic planning, targeted investments, and policies that encourage growth and innovation across the sectors. Now, massive effort, of course, will be required. That said, the government's effort at creating jobs may fall short, but can it be accused of not creating them at all? That will be probably unfair. Now, what are the rubrics and how have they been implemented? Important questions that need answers. The government has been investing in large scale infrastructure projects such as roads, bridges, airports, schools, and hospitals that generate immediate employment opportunities because there will be a lot of construction, there will be engineering, logistics, and also the related industries that support jobs. Across the country and across states, infra development is seen that is resulting in direct employment in construction, in project management, architecture, and of course, engineering. Further infrastructure like buildings, roads, railways, airports, and public transport need maintenance, which add to the available pool of jobs. The government is also massively investing in sustainable infrastructure like the renewable energy plants, water conservation systems, and smart grids. Adoption of electric vehicles means that thousands of electric vehicles charging networks will be installed. That creates more jobs. Collectively, many new employment opportunities are created in solar, in wind, and hydropower installations. Now, even the technical sector has been favored with tax incentives, grants, and support for innovation hubs, incubators, and accelerators, as we have been seeing in budget after budget. Startups drive job creations in software development, artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, and data science, creating multiple jobs. Artificial intelligence and automation may have dented the entry level jobs, but they have also created new ones, maybe with higher order skills. They have only reiterated that skilling, reskilling, and upskilling is the way to go. The high speed internet access, and promotion of digital literacy opened up several new sectors and opportunities for remote work, e-commerce, and digital services, creating jobs in programming, in cybersecurity, IT support services, and application development. What else can the government do? It must promote research, it must promote development, and application of AI, not only in its working, but also in the industries that support the economy. It must see that the beginning is made within the universities, which must help upskill the workforce and prepare them for the new demands. Our universities must promote lifelong learning and cognitive flexibility. People must be able to do different jobs, not restricted to one single type of job. The government must also make access to capital easy. It must offer low interest loans, grants, tax incentives to entrepreneurs to create small businesses, which in turn create more jobs. Simplifying business registration processes and reducing the regulatory barriers, help entrepreneurs and small businesses to flourish. In short, the government must create an environment which is conducive to innovation and entrepreneurship by investing in incubators, in various parts of the country, accelerators and business mentorship programs. Only then new businesses in various sectors such as retail, services, and manufacturing will flourish. Even new farming enterprises, food processing, and agri-tech startups will flourish. The government must recognize that employment opportunities are multifold if only it encourages policies that promote sustainability, such as carbon reduction programs, renewable energy projects, and eco-friendly industries. Now that's the way to go. There's a great merit actually in supporting circular economy, which aims to keep materials and products in circulation through reuse, recycling, and other processes. Focus must be on recycling, reuse, and sustainable production methods that create jobs in waste management, repair services, and environmental consulting. Waste is worth something if people can put their mind into. Renewable energy, sustainable agriculture, and environmental services have worthy employment opportunities. Even as the government invests in rural infrastructure, agriculture, and rural entrepreneurship to provide economic opportunities outside major urban centers, it must grow many fold. The secondary employment sector is manufacturing and has a potential to create 30% of jobs. This sector, which can be a global manufacturing hub, is currently growing at about 10% and contributes to around 17% of India's gross domestic product. Both must grow by at least 10 percentage points to create more jobs. And for that to happen, reshoring and industrial policy must be revisited. Supporting advanced manufacture such as robotics, 3D printing, and automation must all be encouraged. They will lead to creation of skilled technical jobs, advanced manufacturing, automobiles, especially the electric vehicles, aerospace manufacturing, or setting up electronics and semiconductor industries. Job creation will happen. We have an aging population too, in addition to a large number of youth. It means the demand for healthcare professionals will only increase. Investments in healthcare infrastructure, elder care services, and medical research will create many new jobs in the biotechnology, pharmaceuticals, and medical device manufacturing, sectors. And in addition to doctors, nurses, healthcare support staff, and allied health professionals will be required. There is a value in supporting creative economy and tourism. Now, the government must foster growth in the entertainment sector too, which supports jobs in films, music, design, arts and digital media. This will further help create jobs in hospitality, tourism, services, and event management. Whatever the government may do, it will fall short of the people expectations. For we have a large aspirational population. According to the People Research on India Consumer Economy Price Survey, India's youth population is expected to reach 420 million this year, which is about 30% of the total population, out of which 64% lives in rural India, while 36% lives in the urban India. Finding meaningful employment for all of them is a massive challenge. What it really means is that the government must balance, immediate needs with long-term sustainability. That, friends, is the way to go. And I have tried listing out a few options, which of course the government is doing and which it can do more to help the youth of this country, engage themselves productively. And with that, with a promise to be back the next Saturday, I remain with Dhanyavad. Thank you and Namaskar.